Nothing else will wake you up like that beep would, but the smoke will knock you out like sleep should. Sleep means deep dreams when the fire's up, and you'd rewind time if you could.
Play with fire, you'll get burned. Don't forget the lesson learned. Be careful, be safe, so keep out of harm's way. Play with fire, you'll get burned. Don't forget the lesson learned. Be careful, be safe, so keep out of harm's way.
Let me state a few facts of another threat. Every 3 days someone dies from a fire caused by a
Just to give you a bit of a background of the journey of where we came from the song. London Fire and Rescue Service did a fire safety rap a few years ago. My boss at the time, Gary Taylor, sort of challenged me to beat it. So we sat down, really thought about it. I met up with Clarita and we sat down and really considered how we could get a targeted fire safety message to our most at-risk community from fire. The thematic review tells us that our most at-risk community is 18 to 44, single, and living in rented accommodation. So normally when Clarita and I are trying to target everybody, we'll go to a church, but obviously the younger age group aren't represented in churches, so we had to really think outside of the box at a way we could get a message across.
We just shot the first part of the video. It's going very well, it's looking real good. We're showing a gully way around there just to show, you know, the effects of what's going on right now.
straight through the safety net. Smoke alarm saves lives and I'll make a bet that you won't regret that moment you smoke alarm.
Basically, we've been working on the chorus, which is my part of the song.
Arms away, play with fire, you get burned. Don't
The shoot is going really well. It's going really productive. Just getting done what we need to get done. Different locations, and just making it look a little different. So it's going really well at the moment.
So we sat down, had a quick chat, thought about it, looked at what Londoner did, and what Londoner did was good, but we decided that the genre of music would preclude the older people in our target age group. So we sat down, thought about it, read all the messages, and Clarita gave the fire safety book to Corey. We didn't try to influence what Corey was writing the song about, because obviously it's aimed at his age and at him. So he went away and read the book and decided the messages that were poignant to him.
We just shot one of the scenes in the house right there, where the family is having the difficulty with the youngster, and I think the actors that we chose did really well. That's done now. We're about to start the actual fire sequence with everybody coming together and watching the burning building basically. So yeah, it's all going on, it's all in progress to be continued.
When fire creeps in, learning your seeking. A few words of wisdom that you won't forget. Get a smoke alarm, save yourself from regret.
We met in November at the Ice House, or the Oxygen Rooms in Birmingham, laid the song down, which is where I met Nigel. And then from there we applied for external funding. We got funding, commissioned 5am Records, who've won 2 Mobos, to reproduce the song, and they really have put a twist on the song. Then we again had quotes coming from all over the country for the video, and we decided to go for the most up and coming video talent, Mr. Daniel Alexander, and you know, really pulled all the stops out to make this the best video it can be. In negotiations now, we've spoken with Max Clifford, hopefully try to get to Simon Cowell. We're going to drop copies of the video off with the government in August, beginning of August, and then copies to Tim Westwood and Trevor Nelson.
I feel good. The journey was already explained to yourselves, but one thing that I'd say is that I put trust in Nigel, because really I could have done the song myself, but I knew that I needed that extra oomph, and I think that Nigel delivered that perfectly in a brilliant way. It's a lovely combination between rapping and singing. Flow's brilliant, the writing's brilliant, and there's nothing really I can complain about from where it was to where it is now.
It's come like a long way.
It's on a different level.
From what the track was before, was more grimy and gritty, and now it's more musical and
there's a video to it, and there's a story to it, and all the things that we wanted in our heads have now come to light. Do you know what I mean? So that's me really, and that's just me saying, you know, it's a brilliant opportunity for us as artists. It's a brilliant opportunity for the fire service and the people recording it. Brilliant opportunity. But one thing that we had at all times was faith in everyone. You get me? So we all knew Daniel Alexander Films would be brilliant. Do you know what I mean? The fire service knew any song that I was involved in was going to be brilliant. Do you get me? And I knew any song Nigel was on.
It's the teamwork at the end of the day. So everyone came together
It's a circuit.
and put this together. So it's teamwork.
There's no other way to go but up, basically. There's endless possibilities, and we just keep it moving.
Imagine you've got a wife and kids, but despite all this, you still take the risk of there being it's madness. You could be sleeping when fire creeps in, burning or seating. A few words of wisdom that you won't forget. Get a smoke alarm.
If one person checks a smoke alarm, or if one person gets a smoke alarm that they haven't got one, then it saves somebody's life. And from the beginning, that was exactly what we wanted the song to do, was to have a targeted way that we can help to bring home to people the dangers of fire.
It's been great watching it and seeing it come to this end. I think really now I'm just looking forward to the launch and looking forward to that message being spread across the West Midlands, nationally, because what it is all about, it's a fire message at the end of the day that has to reach the people and the targeted people that we're looking at, which is 18 to 44. So the launch will go ahead and hopefully we'll get more smoke alarms to save people's lives. That's what I'm excited about at present.
Yeah, man, so right now it's a wrap. We finished off, we're just going to do a few little last pieces. Right now we've got Nigel with us, who you seen earlier, and a new face, Kev's from London. Drove all the way down here from London, so tell me something about him.
It's worth it, man. It's me, Kev, you know what I mean, I've come to represent S-Man, you know what I mean. You're doing big things. I think what you've done here is a big thing, really, you know what I mean? For the fire safety, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, man, definitely, man.
As we're coming, you know what I mean? S-Man's got the London connection now, so you'll be singing doing tunes with Beamers.
Yes.
Big nasty. There's been so much man that you're going to be working with now. You're going to see it. You're going to see it coming real soon, yeah?
Imagine you've got a wife and kids, but despite all this, you still take the risk of there being it's madness. You could be sleeping when fire creeps in, burning your seating. A few words of wisdom that you won't forget. Get a smoke alarm, save yourself from regret. I recommend that you go through the right steps. Get a home fire safety check, then avoid going straight through the safety net. Smoke alarm saves lives, and I'll make a bet that you won't regret. That moment your smoke alarm is set, it's for your own good. Nothing else will wake you up like that beep would, but the smoke will knock you out like sleep should. Sleep means deep dreams when the fire's up, and you'd rewind time if you could.
Play with fire, you'll get burned. Don't forget the lesson learned. Be careful, be safe, so keep out of harm's way. Play with fire, you'll get burned. Don't forget the lesson learned. Be careful, be safe, so keep out of harm's way.
Let me state a few facts of another threat. Every 3 days someone dies from a fire caused by a cigarette. So don't forget, put it right out, or the smoke from the flames will knock you right out. Lights out, 999. Somebody call help. Find that time for an alarm in your house. Just listen to the words in the song. A home fire safety check won't take long. Without an alarm, you're less likely to survive. 0800 389 5525. You'll get the right advice and a home fire safety check without a price. That's nice. That means it's free, not £3, but FREE. This could save you and your family. You'll feel better once it's there, you'll see.
Play with fire, you'll get burned. Don't forget the lesson learned. Be careful, be safe, so keep out of harm's way. Play with fire, you'll get burned. Don't forget the lesson learned. Be careful.
messing around, no clowning. Smoke to your lungs, must feel like you're drowning. Lungs filled out, smoke leaked out, there's no way out, and your heart is pounding. You can't get away from the smoke, it fills up the room while you start to choke. Think about it, there's no way around it. Smoke kills like fire, and this ain't a joke. If you've got one, test it now. Make sure that it's beeping loud, cause if not, you'll be breathing clouds of smoke and toxins that will leave you out. You could be lying in your bed, just remember all the words that I said. You don't want to forget, you were told for the best, to get a home fire safety check. It's madness. Smoke kills like fire, and this ain't a joke. No messing around. This could save you and your family. Get a home fire safety check. You were told for the best. This ain't a joke. Somebody call how you won't forget.